Good morning, it's Monday, and we are looking at another root of restlessness, selfishness. Just as the root of the aspen tree, selfishness is part of the huge undergrowth of sin. As a matter of fact, today's lesson tells us that selfishness is as natural as breathing to us. Could you imagine that? In Luke chapter 12, verses 13 to 21, someone in the audience asked Jesus to do something for him. He says, "Come and be an arbiter between my brother and myself, and ask my brother to give me part of the inheritance." But Jesus gave him a strange answer. "Who made me judge between you and your brother?" Then Jesus went on to say, "Beware of covetousness." Who was Jesus talking about when he talked about covetousness? Was he speaking about this person who asked him to come and be an arbiter? Was he speaking about the brother, or was he speaking about both of them? Think about it. Also, Jesus told a story about the rich man who had a great harvest and said, "Soul, we have plenty. We have much to put up for many years. What shall I do then? We will build many barns, build bigger barns, and store up for later." And then the word came to this man, "O fool, tonight thy soul is required of thee." What was Jesus saying here? That we ought not to think of self. We ought to think, one, about who gave us the gain in the first place, who deserves the glory and the praise and the honor. And we must also think about our fellow men, not be selfish. Now, Jesus gave us the blueprint of unselfishness and humility in Philippians chapter 2, verses 5 to 8. Read it and find out what are the blueprints that Jesus gave us of unselfishness and humility. As a matter of fact, while you're doing that, let's examine ourselves today and see in our lives what selfishness hinders our relationship with God, with our spouses, with our family members, with members of the church, with our co-workers, and maybe even our neighbors. And as we look at these things and recognize them, may we surrender ourselves to Christ so that He can cut these things that are hindering us from a right relationship with Him and with each other.